Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 8. This is going to be the Game 8 from Division 2. Coming in with Aces versus Blackjack and Hookers. Looks like we're just waiting on two more people to come in on the Aces side. I did hear that they had a few issues coming through and just had to restart the old battlefields. Looks like we're only waiting for it. The message has gone out, so we will see them kick off in about 30 seconds. That is the delay. And we'll be going straight into the match. But taking a look at the lineup, we have Chemical Carnage, Ghost Touch, Hog Dog, a Name Biff, Seaward, Show Me Your Guts, Stood You Down, and Sunny coming in with Aces, and Bush Knight Cross, Canine Ermine, Deathless Drake, Fierce Odin, Vivid Fawn, Drac, Risky for the Bisky, and Steve-O, the Steve Meister, coming in on Blackjack and Hooker's side. They are away. Looks like Blackjack and Hookers are going to be the first to spawn in. Aces seem to be very, very slow off the mark. Both of them have seen the message. Not 100% sure what the situation is. Blackjack and Hookers are going to take full advantage of this situation. And they're just going to be rushing straight into Charlie. Do not know what's going on with Aces. The message was sent to exactly both of them at the same time. They have both seen it. There we go. They're spawning in incredibly late. Charlie objective already going in the hands of Blackjack and Hookers. Bravo going into the hands of Blackjack and Hookers, taking both Charlie and Bravo. Ace is very slow off the mark. Taking a look at Chemical Carnage.
That's our first enemy kill.
That is first enemy kill. Risky the Bisky redeploying. Drax going to take down Chemical Carnage. They put themselves in a very good defensive position straight off the mark. Aces is going to come back and try and take the Bravo objective. Gone but not forgotten. They are making a massive push in here, but it looks like Blackjack and Hookers have set up for the defense. Seaward's going to come straight through, taking shots down, and he's going to drop Bush Knight Cross. Looks like the Blues are doing everything in their power. Aces is coming through, very strong positioning, taking down Bush Knight, Risky for the Bisky, Deathless, and Fierce Odin. Canine Ermine holding the line, trying to go head-to-head. Takes down Sunny. Chemical Carnage is going to try and answer the call. Goes in with a grenade. They're going to go head-to-head. Takes down. It looks like Chemical Carnage has cleaned up on Bravo and the Aces. Even though Blackjack and Hookers had a very strong lead, Aces has come back and come slapping across the chops right across the six, pulling the Aces out of the hole. Blackjack and Hookers are soon to try and meet them back up on Bravo. Chemical Carnage, Sunny, and Ghost Touch still holding it. Fierce Odin with Bush Knight Cross right on the outskirts. Take his shots. Bush Knight Cross is going to go down in the hands of Sunny. Going in, chucking in the healing. Running around with the Thompson gun. That appears to be the drum round. Yes, it is. And they are just claiming that Bravo objective like it's their home. Now looking back at the Alpha, this is where the Blackjack and Hookers team has decided to take their home spawn from the Aces, and they're going to be pushing their way back through Cinnamon Square. Right up. Back towards the Bravo objective. There goes the smoke. We got Drake and Steve making a push towards the left. Push across the Risky for the Bisky, making a breakthrough on the right. Canine and Fizz Odin right behind, jumping in on the leader, who's trying to get a peek out from underneath the car. He had the light-up shot there, but he chose not to take it. He's going to come through, get the cheeky revive. And the rest of the team, it looks like Charlie objective has gone into the hands of Aces. Moving over, we're going to see Show Me Your Guts, Seaward, Stood You Down, and Name Biff through the alleyway. Sunny and Hog Dog are pulling it back on a retreat. Trying to hold it through. It looks like Vivid Fawn's gone down. Jumping in on track now. He's going in for the shots. Misses his target. Goes in for another round. Takes down Hog Dog. Going in for the revive. He's going to pick up his teammates. And while the Bravo objective is not defended, they're going to try and take it. He missed the revive, unfortunately, and Bravo objective soon to flip over to the hands. Take it out, Show Me Your Guts. 141 to 129. Aces, even though they came in late to the game, has managed to come out on top with 10 points in the lead. This is going to be a very close match, ladies and gentlemen. I believe Aces and Blackjack and Hookers are very, very close when it comes to the skill level. So this might be the first game of the season we see a tiebreaker map. That is what I'm looking for. Name Biff, dropping a name's Jeff. Through down the alleyway, down through the smoke. He's picking up a couple of hits, not making any shots though count. Sees his target pulling through. He's going to be telling his teammates he's making a break for the back. He needs to fall back into position, otherwise he's going to be absolutely outnumbered. He's got nothing protecting him. He's going for the shots. And they're going to try and hold that Charlie objective. It looks like they have lost Alpha because they've been trolling on too much on the Bravo objective. Blackjack and Hookers only having the one. ACES is doing a fantastic job pushing through, taking 2 objective 1. And those flanky pankies around the corner are what's setting these two teams apart right now. 137 to 117. We got 20-point lead in front. ACES coming out through the dark. A little bit late, but there goes the Pia. Deathless Drake taking down Hog Dogs and Ghost Touch in 1. 2 in 1. 2 birds, 1 stone. Jumping in on Bush Knight now, getting a look at his positioning. Try and take full advantage of the staircase. They don't seem to be leaving the Bravo objective, and if they're going to maintain on this position, they are going to lose the ability to capture any more flags, and ACES, all they need to do is sit there, run out the clock, and just wait for the ultimate win. Seaward's taking position on top of the truck, make sure no one spawns in on the back. Charlie objective is a little bit undefended, but it is going to be hard to come through. If they manage to go through that alleyway, they're going to find no resistance. Show me your guts. Just trying to line up a shot there, making sure all objectives are covered, all entrances are covered to this objective. Charlie seems to be very well guarded. Name Biff up on one side, and they're just going to nominate. It looks like Blackjack and Hookers, Steve, Vivid Fawn, making a break all the way through on the right. They're going to come out of nowhere, straight on this positioning. They've gone completely around under the nose. Chemical Carnage is going to try and light him up. He has taken down Steve. Steve up on the back. Vivid Fawn's now going after Sonny. Sonny's going to take him down, and the ACES team are just absolutely dumbfounded on where they've come from. But ACES, having a very strong defense between Hog Dog, Sonny, and Chemical, managed to stop Blackjack and Hookers from getting onto the objective. Looks like Ghost Touch is coming up from the north side. North train line. He's trying to light in. Deathless Drake is going to be seeing if he can pick him up. Making a push from the side there, trying to meet up, and there it goes. Ghost Touch taking it down. Picking up on that 2-piece. It looks like Bush Knight and Deathless Drake going both down to the hands of Ghost, but not before he takes down Fierce Odin as well. They're not taking that Bravo objective, just instead leaving it to them and just running those tickets. 133 to 82. We are now 50 points in the front. ACES spawning in a good 30 seconds to a minute late, but just dominating the field and having some fantastic tactics. They're just digging into every single objective that they're going on to, only letting Blackjack and Hookers take that Bravo objective, and they're just not letting them through. This is a spawn trap, but on an objective. This is something that we have not seen so far. Ghost Touch pushing himself up. Making an aggressive push, only getting the 25 hit. Going in for the reload. He knows he's under fire and needs to try and get back behind cover. There it goes. Sliding his way through like a Canadian figure skater. Bravo objective might just be well maintained by Blackjack and Hookers, but they're not taking any more objectives. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe ACES has completely got them stuck in here, but it looks like we've got a couple of guys trying to make a break for it. Vivid Form with an aggressive push. He's going head-to-head with one of the teams. Trying to get the upper position. He goes on the top. He's trying to go for a stab, but it doesn't work out in his favor, and he's going to get taken down by the hands of Sonny. He tried to come in like an Assassin's Creed character, dropping shots like Ezio with a knife, but it was a little bit too late. Steve's popping the smoke. Sonny's going to know there's someone there. Taking shots from all sides. Sonny's going to go down to the hands of Steve, the big Steve-O. Vivid Fawn's going to get picked back up, and they are now pushing into Alpha. They need to make this count. If they decide to let this one go, this could be game, set, and match for Blackjack and Hookers. Shots from all sides. It's up to Vivid Fawn. Vivid Fawn missing the shots. Got it. There it goes. Oh, manages to make it out, ladies and gentlemen. That is definitely worth an instant replay if I've ever seen one. Out of nowhere, out of the frying pan, into the fire. Vivid Fawn manages to stop that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check out that play. That was absolutely crazy. Vivid Fawn in the background, picking up everybody. But there it goes. There goes the bayonet charge straight towards Vivid Fawn. There it goes. Out of nowhere, comes through and stabs him with taking down Chemical Carnage. Ladies and gentlemen, that was just an absolutely fantastic play coming through. Vivid Fawn against all odds, taking down a bayonet charge with the old butter knife. Stood you down, Name Biff's now trying to take revenge on Vivid Fawn, firing into a firing squad. Straight down, Vivid Fawn sliding around, getting away with the skin and teeth. Bush Knight coming up against Stood You. And then now taking the Bravo objective, 117 to 54. They might be miles in the front, but the game is definitely not over. The Fat Lady has not sung, and Blackjack and Hookers now have got the majority flags, and if they could just run that clock down, get some more kills in there, they could bring this back with nearly 60 points in the front. Chemical Carnage, Sunny's right on the back end. Ghost, take it down. Canine, Ermine. Drax now going to be dropped as well at the hands of Chemical. Chemical's going in for the cheeky revive. Bush Knight's going after Ghost Touch. Sliding around, just being absolutely brutal with those slides. Scraping up the old knees. Bush Knight still holding that position on Bravo. There goes the C4. Taken down. Bush Knight's going to be dropped by the Beretta. And that's going to be Ghost Touch coming in there. Bravo objective now going into the hands of Aces. They will take the majority flags back. It looks like we got one more person coming out of the hole. That is going to be an Aces coming out the hole. That's going to be Stood You Down now, trying to go back and claim the Alpha objective. Vivid, Fawn, and Drac. They're playing hopscotch and don't drop. Canine, Ermine, just tunnel vision, completely missing. Stood You Down out of the back end. Vivid, Fawn jumping over, trying to go in for the stab, and Stood You Down is just going to drop shots, take hits, and make everybody quit. Just absolutely annihilating. But Steve is not down, and Drax coming through. Stood You Down, just an absolute champion, but his kill streak is going to come to an end when Steve comes up through the back end, puts one right up his tailpipe, and leaves him back on the redeploy screen. Aces have still not taken the Alpha objective, but holding Bravo and Charlie, they're just going to clock those tickets down, and 104 to 37. Aces look like they're going to take the win on this unless Blackjack and Hookers comes back and takes at least 2 more objectives. If they can take all 3, it is going to be a push and a half, but if they do take all 3, Blackjack and Hookers do have the ability to bring this back. Bush Knight, Deathless Drake now coming over, taking down Sunny, dropping Ghost Touch. And while we wait, let's take a look at that scoreboard. I know a lot of people want to check it out. 12 to 4, Chemical Carnage, and Drac coming in with 15 to 6 off the top. Blackjack and Hookers now take a Bravo objective, and they've got Alpha, but maybe not for long as Aces is starting to clear that back. Chemical Carnage just off the outside. He's trying to go for range. Goes in for an 84. He's looking to see if he can finish him off. Taking shots. Need to get undercover. Chemical Carnage nearly getting yeeted. He's being chased, being chased, being chased. He knows he's under fire. Takes out the headshot on Steve. That was absolutely brutal, that shot. And that is definitely worth it. Takes out another headshot on Risky for the Bisky. Chemical Carnage has got just absolutely fantastic aim there. Taking a look, it is going to be 97 to 26. Aces has got 2 points. There it goes. Chemical jumping in, gets the headshot on Steve after getting it, and he goes in for the next one, which we do just miss on that instant replay, unfortunately. But he does get 2 head-to-head. Aces still holding Alpha and Charlie. Blackjack and Hookers are struggling to hold more than 1 objective at a time. 97 to 20. They've just broken under triple digits. Bush Knight cross, trying to keep it. There he goes. He sees his target. 24 hit, doesn't take him out. He's getting shot from behind, and Bush Knight's going to be taken down by Stood You Down. Stood You's going to be joined by the rest of the team, and at the very end of the game, Blackjack and Hookers have finally taken that Charlie objective, trying to get out of this so he can get a good overview. And 94 to 13, Blackjack and Hookers just struggling to maintain any form of position. Aces have just come in, guns blazing, late to the fight, but definitely coming with their A game. Living up to their name, pulling out all 4 aces out of the hole, and 94 to 9. This, ladies and gentlemen, seems to be game, set, and match. They do have majority of the flags. The clock is ticking. The smoke is set. Drac is now going head to head, trying to pick up, manages to do it and stay alive. This is absolutely, that was just luck across all sides. Drac's trying to get at least 1 more kill in, but that is going to be Ghost Touch coming in and dropping him. 94 to 3, 91 tickets in front. Ladies and gentlemen, Aces look to be claiming map 1. And there it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Aces are going to take map 1, 94 to 0. Absolutely fantastic gameplay coming in there. Can't ask for more than that. And we're going to see Hog Dogs, Chemical Carnage, Sunny, and Ghost Touch coming in with a squad, all in uniform. That is what we like to see, and we'll be back for map 2 just after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are now in map 2. This is going to be Blackjack and Hooker's home map that they've decided on. This is going to be ACES. And yeah, absolutely fantastic. Uniform coordination, you are completely correct on that, Poppy. But the coordination on uniform is definitely got to be a difficult one to get around for the Blackjack and Hookers team, considering that ACES is all dressed the same. You don't know who is who. So trying to line up that shot saying, I want to take down this specific person is going to be very difficult, just like the real thing. It's good to see that we've got that coming through. But with 21 seconds remaining, we are going to be kicking this off. So get your snack packs, get your sippy cups, get your KFC dinner baskets, because we're about to be going through with 10 seconds to go. Looks like Blackjack and Hookers are going to be spawning in on the blues. Ace is in the red. Let's just make sure that no one has been dropped. It looks like we're losing one person on the Aces side. They might be doing a bit of a changeover, but they are taking off the mark. They are both going straight at it. This is the first time we've seen ACES this season.
Time to defend the objective.
That's right. It is absolutely time to defend this objective. You said it there, mate. And looks, who's going to be in the tankers? We're going to see Stucci down in the tankers, followed by, who is this over? That's going to be Fierce Odin. So the leader of Blackjack and Hookers versus one of the members out of ACES. Marking the objective, that is absolutely correct. I believe this NPC does want to become one of the shoutcasters. Looks like I'm going to be dueling it. This is going to be one of those. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. It appears to be that the Valentine... Steve is going to be the first one down. The Valentine taking him out. Unfortunately, we can't see in first person. Bush Knight Cross and Deathless Drake. That is going to be a 2-kill right there. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like ACES has just dominated over the Bravo. K9 is now rushing through. And the ACES are digging in for a defense. Show Me Guts going to take down K9. Risky for the Biscuits going to go down. Hogdog, the leader, has decided to give up. He's going to be running through. Sorry, I thought Hogdogs was just running through. They're going to get killed. But it looks like Hogdogs is the one that's going to be doing all the killing. Taking those shots down. And this gun seems to be taking a lot of rounds. My God, this is a new glitch. As you can see from this fantastic spectator mode, there is absolutely nothing wrong with spectator mode. We can't ask for a better coordination. This gun is just, this is where all the infinite reloading's coming in, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. I've loaded about 150 rounds into the clip. You're never going to need to reload again. Ghost Touch and the ACES boys are coming through on the Alpha. There goes Vivid and Steve. Drac is going to be right on the back. K9 spawning in for a 4-man at Kill Squad. Pushing straight down. I don't know where Blackjack and Hooker's tank is moving up to, but Studgy down. He's getting into position. Seaward's going to go down in the hands of Drac. There goes the first rocket coming out. Show Me Your Guts going down on K9. Taking down Drax as well. Studgy down's now pushing up with the tank. Pushing onto that Alpha objective, which appears to be completely undefended. Moving over to Charlie, we're going to see ACES there as well, but Blackjack and Hookers do hold the majority. Fierce Odin is now trying to go after Ghost. Ghost Touch, there he goes, taken down by Fierce Odin right on the top here. We're going to see Nate Biff taking down all of these blokes. Bush Knight, Deathless Drake, they've all gone down. Name Biff is now trying to duck his way through. Hogdog has decided to stay back and try and defend the Bravo objective. But Alpha is where the fight is breaking out, ladies and gentlemen. Show Me Your Guts. Sunny stood you down Seaward. Seaward's going to be taken down. K9's going to be dropped again. Vivid Fawn's now going after Sunny. He's going in for the reload. Then goes in for the stabby McStab. He's down on the top, but not before he got that melee kill in. Seaward just on the back trying to keep repairs in to stood you down. Steve has managed to get out with the skin of his teeth. Clutching his way through. Alpha objective still in the hands of Blackjack and Hookers, but not for long. ACES is trying to claim it back. Stood you down, wrecking the building, trying to renovate it through. And they're going to try and rush Stood you down and try and get him out. Steve's now going into it. Takes out Seaward. There goes the Sticky Dynamite there. Just absolutely crowding over Stood you down. Stood you knows he's in trouble. He needs to back out. Drax now going after Show Me Your Guts. Show Me's taking him out. Stood you's in a serious amount of trouble, but I believe Seaward's probably going to spawn on him. Come in and get the repair in. I do apologise. Steve is now making his push through. He sees the tank. There goes Seaward, spawning in on the back. Going to try and get the repairs in as we discussed. And the Alpha flag still hanging into Blackjack and Hookers. They are holding Charlie and Alpha with 130 to 140. This is 10 points in front. This could be anyone's game. Stood you down in a lot of trouble. They need to try and lose this tank as quickly as possible if they want to try and get this Alfred flag. They need to get the rest of the boys off Alpha, but Blackjack and Hookers is doing everything in their power to drop Stood you down. Name Biff and Seaward right on the 6. Stood you down is going to be protected. The Alpha flag looks like it's going to go into the hands of the Aces boys. Steve spawning in on there, moving over to the Charlie flag. Looks like Fierce Odin's going to be just off on the main road. Blackjack and Hookers going head-to-head with Sonny and Ghost, taking them both out. That's going to be risky for their Bisky. Taking Charlie by his lonesome. Joined up with Bush Knight Cross. Charlie flags now going into the hands of Blackjack and Hookers. They definitely need it. Bravo still completely uncontested. Has not been contested since the beginning, but Vivid Fawn looks like to be trying to challenge that one. Hog Dog's now leaving his post. Pushing back towards. Now he's turning around, coming back down to Bravo. Here comes Vivid Fawn. They're going head to head. Vivid's going to be making an aggressive push straight in there. Goes for the shots. Takes out Chemical Carnage. He's being chased around. They're going for it. Takes down Sonny. Goes in for the next. He sees his targets. A little bit too late. Runs out of the ammo. And that is going to be Hog Dog taking down Vivid to hold back on the post. Hog Dog's now going in for the revive. I believe that's going to be Chaos Chemical Carnage. Is going to be picked up. Stood you down. It's not in the tank. We did lose the tank being blown up. Looks like they did take him out on Alpha, but they did lose it. Fierce Odin would have been the one probably to come through with the tank and take him down. Name Biff and Show Me Your Guts holding that Alpha flag. Steve and Vivid Fawn coming up from the south through the trenches. Taking him down through Silicon Valley. Drax and Vivid Fawn right on the back. Steve is coming in at K9 Ermine. Moving over, Fierce Odin is doing long shots with this tank, having taking a ranged, wide approach. He'll be able to see anyone coming through that. It looks like Blackjack and Hookers taking Alpha. Now they've got Charlie. Ghost Touch on the top, trying to come through, but risky for the Bisky. Deathless Drake and Bush Knight has decided to make him meet his Lord and Saviour. Nothing like a couple of 50 cal bullets to get your packet. And Chemical Carnage now running through.
Easy, eh? Defend the objective.
That's right, defend that objective. Bravo in the hands of Aces. Ladies and gentlemen, this may flip. They do have the majority tickets, 120 to 103, but Blackjack and Hookers having the majority flags. It's not going to be long before they start claiming those tickets down.
Heads up. Danger.
With only 17 points difference between them. This is anybody's game. A lot more close game than we think. There goes the Piet. Chemical Carnage pushing his way through aggressively on a Charlie. And this is going to be a 1v1. Who is that going to be? Vivid Fawn. Who's going to come out on top? Chemical Carnage is right there. Vivid Fawn narrowly escaping. They need to push back onto that objective. Make sure that Aces do not take it if they want to take the win for this game. There goes the shots. Ghost Touch going down in the hands of Vivid. Just making his way through, staying alive. Following that old BG song, Staying Alive. Vivid Fawn trying to pick up where he left off in the last go. Who there is that going to be? Chemical Carnage now going head to head with Steve. Stood you down, coming in with the tank. That is not going to be a good one. Here we go, Fierce Odin. Stood you down. This is going to be tank on tank action. Someone call Brazzers and get these two boys a membership. Boy on boy with big tank action. 1 million views on Pornhub, 100%. Let's get the contract signed, done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. Pulling out the big sticks. Fierce Odin and Stood You Down going head to head. Neither of them have got reppers. Stood You Down is trying to hold off on the back until Seaward can come in and get the revive. It looks like Fierce Odin is now being pushed by Name Bip. Deathless Drake is going to see if he can pick him up. Taking a look here. We have 9 to 6, 4 to 1. Drac and Seaward both claiming at the top spot. Fierce Odin 7 to 0. Stood You Down 10 to 3. Stood You Down is now making another push towards Charlie. They need to try and claim that one back. 82 to 104. Aces still have the majority, but Blackjack and Hookers is slowly whittling that down. With only 20 points between the two, this could still go in anyone's favour. Aces is Stood You Down. He's now trying to get on the back. There it goes. Fierce Odin bringing out the tallywhacker and slapping it across his face, taking him down. Fierce Odin still has not dropped with that tank. Moving over to the Bravo objective. It looks to be that Drac is the only survivor of an absolute carnage. And they will still hold the Bravo and Charlie objective. Holding majority, Show Me Your Guts is now on the back. Stood You Down spawning in. Fierce Odin's making a break towards the resupply station, possibly towards Alpha. Who knows? Stood You Down and Show Me Your Guts coming through the back of the house. Stood You's on the right-hand side now, making a break to meet up with him. Sees the targets, goes in. Oh, there it goes! Bayonet charge from Chemical Carnage straight down a Bushlight Cross. We only saw it through the eyes of Stood You. And the house is slowly becoming renovated. There it goes. Charlie objective now in the hands of Aces, but at the loss of Alpha. 74 to 88. The tickets are becoming closer and closer with only 14 tickets between the two. Aces is still in the lead, but with majority flags in the hands of Blackjack and Hookers, this is going to come down to the wire. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this is one of the closest games we've had to date. Name Biff right underneath the bridge, coming out like a troll, ready to ask some questions. How many times does a European sparrow flap its wings per minute? And just like the troll, he doesn't have the answer and he gets launched. This is the final bridge to the map. Ladies and gentlemen, Blackjack and Hookers taking Alpha, but they're losing Bravo. That is going to be Stood You Down, claiming that one for the entire team. K9 and Drac. The artillery rounds are there. They can't make it onto the objective. There it goes. Bravo is now flipping into the hands of Aces. That is a very strong push. Blackjack and Hookers Drac just off on the outside. He's waiting for one of his teams to come through. It looks like they're going to be doing a bit of a sandwich maneuver, but Chemical Carnage Hog Dog is just on the outside. There goes more artillery rounds coming in for the Blackjack and Hookers side. Bravo now going into the hands of Blackjack and Hookers. We're going to see these three boys off the top. Sunny, Chemical Carnage. Chemical Carnage now making his way back towards the shot. Looks like Blackjack and Hookers are taking all three objectives, ladies and gentlemen, out of the nose, under the nose of Aces. Aces is going to try and come through and claim that Bravo flag, so at least they have something. But 68 to 73, ladies and gentlemen, we're only 5 points in front. And the clock is ticking. 68 to 71. 3 points is the difference between Aces and Blackjack and Hookers. Can Blackjack and Hookers flip the table? 1 ticket remaining between the two. Blackjack and Hookers might claim the win on this map. Aces need to come through and make a solid push. 68 all. 67 to 68. 67 all. Aces is just doing everything in their power to hold that position. And there it goes. Blackjack and Hookers now in front by 1 point. Holding the majority flags. Aces and Charlie are going to both be contested. Stood You Down's now making a break for it straight onto the Alpha flag without his take. Goes in for the shot, but he's going to be dropped. Deathless Drake coming out on for the win. And they just, Blackjack and Hookers is trying to do everything in their power to hold it. It looks like we've got a flamethrower being brought out into the mix. That is going to be Show Me Your Guts. And it's just Carnage Aces is just rolling onto Alpha, just like Snoop Dogg and the crew, about to just about to drive by the entire team. Coming out through that smoke, here comes Aces, Ghost, and Show Me Your Guts holding the Alpha. They do have Bravo, 65 to 58. Ladies and gentlemen, there is minimal points. Here comes Fierce Odin, Deathless Drake right on the back. Going to be joined in as well by Bush Knight Cross. K9 Ermine's going after Name Biff. Name Biff's going to take the win on that. Show Me Your Guts is now doing a retreat back towards Bravo. Objective is going into the hands of Blackjack and Hookers. That is going to be Drake and Vivid Fawn just off the top. Taking the claim, but Chemical Carnage. Aces are just doing a fantastic split push onto these two objectives. 60 to 57. Aces is making a comeback. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. 58 to 57. 57 all. This is just bouncing back and forth like a tennis match. This could go in anyone's favor. Bravo position is being overrun by Aces. They are coming back extremely strong. Ghost and Name Biff is about to be sandwiched between the two. Here comes Vivid and Drake. Ghost Touch is now going after 2 onto 1. They're going to go head-to-head. Vivid's going to take the win. Bravo is now going into the hands of Blackjack and Hookers. They are taking Alpha as well. That goes Bravo. K9 Ermine's about to take Alpha by himself. Stood You Down is going to be met up with Dame Biff. Show Me Your Guts coming off from the outside. 51 to 55. 4-point lead in front. Ladies and gentlemen, this is incredibly close. Blackjack and Hookers have to maintain a defensive position to keep it in the lead. 51 to 53. 2 tickets in front. Aces now flooding the Alpha objective. And they're going to claim that by the looks of things. Deathless Drake is now going after Show Me Your Guts. Who's going to take the winning lead out of that? That is going to be Show Me Your Guts, taking down Bush Knight and taking down Deathless. Fierce Odin's now the only one surviving. Going for more C4 shots. 49 to 51. Every single kill, every single revive is going to matter. We are coming down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Fierce Odin is just having a hard time getting on Show Me Your Guts. But he's not giving up without a fight. These two boys are going head to head. Goes in for another shot and finally Show Me Your Guts getting taken down by Risky the Biscuit. All three objectives has been taken by ACES. Blackjack and Hookers dropping the ball and the tickets are just counting down. Blackjack and Hookers need to come back or otherwise ACES is going to claim this as the win. Ladies and gentlemen, those tickets are counting down. We had a 2-point lead. It was so close, but ACES has just come out of nowhere with such an aggressive push, taking all three objectives out of the hands of Blackjack and Hookers. Just like smoke, it is so hard to grab. There goes ACES. At least the tickets will stop counting down incredibly quick. 17 to 50. Ladies and gentlemen, with nearly 35 points in front, this is going to be very difficult for Blackjack and Hookers to make a pushback. They need to take more than just one objective. They need to start taking 2 or 3 objectives to try and claim it back. Stodgy Down's now taking down Deathless and Fierce Odin. And they're running off the objective. Vivid Fawn is just coming on to fight back Stodgy Down. But Ghost Touch is going to be there. This is going to be a 2v1. Vivid Fawn's going to go down to the hands of Ghost Touch and Stodgy Down in a matter of a clean sweep. And 5 to 50. Ladies and gentlemen, ACES has just come out of nowhere. ACES out of the hole, dropping the Queen of Hearts right on top. Unfortunately, Blackjack and Hookers could not bring up a 21, and they have lost it. Ladies and gentlemen, ACES is going to claim the win on map 2. There it goes. ACES taking the win for game 8. That is going to be 48 to 0. That was one hell of a comeback. ACES managed to bring it out and drop it down. Blackjack and Hookers unfortunately didn't make it to come through. But Seaward, Show Me Your Guts, Stood You Down, and Name Biff coming in with a uniform squad. We will be going through to Game 3. Hold short for that. Alright, we are back for map 3, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be the tiebreaker. Mercury. This is going to give a chance for Blackjack and Hookers to come back and claim at least one win. This is absolutely fantastic gameplay. We got it so close down to the wire. Unfortunately, Blackjack and Hookers at the last moment could not maintain their position. They dropped the ball. ACES came through with just some solid gameplay. They had an amazing strategy in the end portion of the game, came through extremely aggressively and just overran the objectives. Blackjack and Hookers did everything in their power, but unfortunately, at the end of the day, there can only be one winner. But absolutely just amazing. This has got to be one of the most tense games that we've had so far to date of this season. Let's get many more in here, but with 10 seconds to go, you know the drill. Get your snack packs, your sippy cups, and sit down. Take a seat. School is in session. Blackjack and Hookers in red. Aces in the blue. Let's take a look at camera angle 2, which is going to take a look at the Bravo objective. Let's just see how this plays out. We're going to see Aces making a solid push through to Alpha, but Name Biff, by his little lonesome, is going to be scouting out ahead towards the south. We're going to see the Blackjack and Hookers going up from the north. Who's going to be the first to engage? Bravo is about to be the hotspot. Let's take a little look-see. There goes the shots firing straight into Bravo. There goes the P.S. the Rockets. No one's got the kill yet. There it goes. Name Biff taking out Risky for the Bisky, followed by Stooky down on Bush Knight, and Name Biff taking down Vivid Fawn. That is going to be a 2-2-1. Steve is now on the top shelf, but he's going to be getting absolutely raped by Name Biff coming through with those P. It's the same as Sunny on the bottom end. Bravo objective now going the hands of Aces, that they have a very strong lead. A solid push, very aggressive, straight onto the Bravo. Name Biff, Chemical Carnage, and Sunny taking a trifecta force, and they're just going to hold short. Hog Dog now on the top. Blackjack and Hookers are just struggling to push through that smoke, and they're just sandwiching them through. Aces, who is going to be in the tanks? That is probably going to be Fierce Odin. And then we got Stoogie down. Seaward's on the back end. This is going to be some more tank on tank action. Let's see if we can jump in on some first person. Now we finally got it fixed up. Fierce Odin's just, he knows that they're right behind that wall. He sees the movement. A little bit higher up. He's taking shots. There goes the rounds coming through. Let's take a look, see if we can jump in and Stoogie down. There we go. It is, oh, he's got a very good lineup shot. Getting that range. They're a little bit in trouble. They know that the Alpha flag is currently being contested. Stoogie down and Seaward holding off the back. Hog Dog is going to go down. Stoogie with the Tiger taking down Risky for the Bisky. Deathless Drake and Bush Knight now taking the Alpha flag. Bravo looks like it's also going to the hands of Blackjack and Hookers as well. And there's tank battle going out with that Repper right on the back. Has Fierce Odin got one? No, he doesn't. He's just taking it to the face like an absolute champ. All by him solo self. Moving over to Bravo. Blackjack and Hookers. Drac has decided to take this one. Hog Dog, Chemical Carnage. Chemical Carnage coming off out of the wings. He sees his target. He's waiting for the shots to come through. He knows he's going to be one there to take it right onto Bravo with the rest of his teammates. And they're going to take that very, very quickly. Chemical deciding to make a break towards the Charlie flag. He's going long ways around. But Aces right on top of Bravo are going to claim that. Alpha objective, Deathless Drake is going to be sitting there trying to get shots on the Stoogie. And this is going to be absolutely detrimental. For whatever reason, I couldn't jump on Deathless. I had to get right up on his 6 before I could jump on his gameplay. He's doing everything in his power to try and take that tank out. He's going to be joined up on the rest of his crew. They're coming through to help out as well. Stoogie down's coming through. Seaward's just on the back end, going in for the repair. Bush Knight Cross trying to pop as many smokes as possible. Picks him up. They're going to continue on. There it goes. There goes Stoogie down with the Tiger, taking him, dropping shots. And they're just going to be absolutely wrecking through here. Name Biff is going to be right on the back end, and they're going to keep that tank alive. Bravo objective still in the hands of Aces, now holding all 3 flags. It looks like Charlie is going to be capped out by the Bravo team, 148 to 109. Aces has got a very strong lead with over 40 tickets, with close to 40 tickets in front. There goes Charlie's now flipping into the hands of Blackjack and Hookers. They definitely needed to take at least one more flag off the hand. They are coming through into Bravo. Name Biff and Show Me Your Guts. Name Biff trying to go for some long shots. Like a real man, using an Ironsights STG. Absolute respect right there. But he's going to go down the hands of Drac. Blackjack and Hookers just crawling all over Bravo. Right on the back end, we're going to see Sunny going head-to-head with Deathless Drake. He's going to drop shots, taking him out. Vivid Fawn getting mowed down through the smoke, ladies and gentlemen. He was waiting on the revive. That was a very good play, very tactful. I'm sure there's probably many words being spoken in the Blackjack and Hookers team right now. He can go in for the revive, yes he does. Manages to make it out, pick up his teammates. He's seeing shots from the side. And with both of them together, they will mow them down. Ghost is going to get taken down, and so is Sunny. There they both go, taken down. One by Deathless Drake, the other by Drac. But Blackjack and Hookers is soon to be on them. And Bravo objective is still in the hands. Here we go, the tank-on-tank action. But Seaward is right behind, repairing Stoogie down. And Fierce Odin is going to be dropped. Stoogie down still alive. Chemical Carnage, don't know what he's shooting at, but they will hold the Charlie objective. Bravo is now going into the hands of Aces as well. Blackjack and Hook is trying to do what they can. Show Me Guts is the only one on the objective right now. Risky for the Bisky. And he takes him down with a Mass 44. Mass up the ass. There it goes. He goes to be taken down. Oh, we did miss that. Drake taken down with the dagger on Ghost Touch. We did miss that. I wish we had captured that one with the old butter knife. The Tiger Tank sitting there is just a perfect position. He's just laying waste straight into Bravo, just off on the ocean side. Deathless Drake staying alive, going in for some revives. Picking up the slouch, chat. That's what we like to see. Taking a look at that scoreboard. 11-0 stood you down. Deathless Drake 5-4. Bravo objective still in the hands of Blackjack and Hookers. This seems to be a repeat of the Rotterdam map where the Aces team did not mind if they held that position. Stood you down. He's now putting himself just behind the wall. Needs to try and get out of there whether he can. He might be a little bit stuck, ladies and gentlemen. Stood you down. Might have put himself up shit creek without a paddle. He's struggling. He's in a bad position. He is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. They might be able to take him out. There it goes. There it goes. Steve taking down Stucci down with the Pia, but he's going to get mowed down, but at least they took down the Tiger. Stucci down put himself in a very bad position. It just be sitting there like a carnival prize ready to be won. Bravo ejected now in the hands of Aces. They do hold all three for the moment, while Aces is being contested by Blackjack and Hookers. Vivid and Drac going to be right on there. Steve spawning in on the back. 124-53 with nearly 70 tickets between the two. This is a very, very long-winded game between them, between the 2 points. Ghost Touch going to take down Vivid and tries to run away. Drac is about to run into a 3-man firing squad. Takes down Stucci down. There goes the Rockets. Ghost is now running through. Drac saw his opportunity but missed it. Ghost Touch is going to take full opportunity and claim that win. Ghost Touch now going in to try and take the Alpha flag with the rest of the team. It looks like Blackjack and August. That's going to be Vivid off the top, going in for revenge. Misses his shots. He's under fire. He's under siege. He's trying to go in with the Raphael gardening tools. He was just trying to do it for a bit of show and tell. That's incredibly rude. That's going to be Show Me Your Guts deciding he's not interested in seeing how good your gardening tools are. And takes down Vivid Fawn. Sharing is caring unless it's COVID-19, so make sure you maintain a 6 feet distance from each other. Stood you down doing just that as he's launching a bazooka through. This is a banned weapon. This is not something that we want to see. Stood you down is going to be warned for that one. Any kill coming through is going to limit their score by 50. Any kill done by that bazooka is going to net them a loss of 50, ladies and gentlemen. So it's not in Studju's favor to use that weapon, that gadget. I do apologize. 123-8. (123-3). Aces has taken all three objectives, and that is going to be game, set, and match, ladies and gentlemen. Aces coming out on top with a 3-0. And who's going to be in the squad? Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be Sunny, Ghost Touch, Chemical Carney, and Hot Dogs coming in with the squad. We'll be going through to the interviews in just a moment. Stay tuned.
I know.
We have some good boys in the team.
G'day guys, that was absolutely a G'day guys, that was fantastic gameplay coming through there. That was absolutely brutal to watch. We did think that the second map on Aris, you guys were going to lose that, but you came back very, very strong. That was a very strong defensive, good tactics you broke off there. I am going to say that stood you down. You did use an illegal weapon during the map 3. Lucky you didn't make any kills with that bazooka because they would have been worth 50 points negative to you each time. So very lucky there, but you guys did a fantastic job. What's going through your mind right now? How do you feel?
Oh, we feel
Relief?
good. Yeah, relieved.
Yeah,
It's
relief.
over.
It was a good
But,
one.
yeah, no, it was a good game, and those guys played really well. And
They played really well.
yeah, we thought we were going to get done there on that ACES map.
Yeah,
However, yeah, the boys pulled together and did a good job.
Bit scary at the start when it was 7 versus 8.
It was
Yeah.
a little bit, a little
Yeah.
bit
Bit
of
of
the
a-
7
bit of
versus
glitch
8,
up
and
there.
during the
Yeah, it was a shaky.
during the beginning
was
during the beginning of Rotterdam, you guys came in very late to the mark. The message was sent to both of you at the same time, and we thought something must have been going wrong.
Yeah,
but you
I-
came back with an absolute
I
vengeance.
didn't have the notification till a couple of seconds later.
Well, you did incredibly well. You guys came back with an absolute fury and took that map by storm. I saw that you had holding them on Bravo in a bit of a sandwich maneuver to. But yeah, the defensive positions that you played out on the flags was very, very good. I think that you guys played incredibly well. So walk me through what kind of practice you guys have been doing. What have you been doing to lead up to these games?
Practicing against
Getting
whole
crushed by
different-
sweat lords.
Yeah, we've been getting crushed. So we know what it feels like to lose against some A grade players, and we sort of came into that with a bit of practice from them. And look, all the credit to the boys to sort of pull together into practice and
Both teams.
And, we sort of knew what it was feeling like to lose, so we wanted to feel like what
Come
it was
back
like
from
to
any
win.
sort of situation.
And we managed to do that, which is fantastic.
Well, you guys did incredibly well. It was a very, very touch and go games there. Probably some of the best we've seen this season in terms of the skill levels were very similar. So it played out to right down to the wire. To see ACES the way that it went down, and they dropped the ball at the last minute, and you guys came through with the 3 cap, definitely helped out around that 50-point mark. But your next game is going to be Sunday, July 12th. So you do have, Sunday, July 19th, not the 12th. Sunday, July 19th. Next week on Sunday, you guys will be taking on the ladies in Battlefield Red. How do you think that map is going to go? How do you think that game's going to be?
That's going to be fun. That's going to be really, really fun. I know some of
that'll
the
be
ladies, very, very talented squad, very, very talented team, and it's going to be a really, really
they're good
awesome
girls.
game.
Well, as
definitely.
always, you guys
Not
did
gonna
well,
go
and
easy on them.
I think you guys need to go get a beer down at the pub. You played incredibly well, and we look forward to seeing your next game.
I thought
on
Chicky Snitsy.
chicken snitsy, some chicken palmy, but we will be looking
also,
forward
I'd
to your...
like to-
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to big shout out to you, Novelicious, for starting this competition up, this great community that we getting on. Much credit to you, and I wish you all the best on the community, mate.
Well, thank you so much. That does
That's
mean a lot,
exactly
but at
right.
the end of the day, we are here for all you players. I just shoutcast, and on public games, fly the planes to go pew pew. This is all for you boys. So for you boys and girls. So I'm going to leave it there. We're going to jump into the Blackjack and Hookers team to have a chat to them. But well done, boys. Go get a chicken snitsy, chicken palmy, and whatever down at the pub, and we will see you all July 19th.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
From
Thanks,
us
guys.
too.
Thank everyone watching the
See
stream.
you, Bob.
Thank you.
Yeah.
G'day guys, how are we? That was a bit unfortunate that you guys didn't claim the win right there on ACES. We did think that you guys were going to come through on that one, but other than that, you made just some fantastic plays. This has been probably one of the closest matches that we've had to date. You guys have done incredibly well. What's going through your mind right now?
Yeah,
How
no,
you
it
guys
was,
feeling?
it was a good fight there on ACES, that's for sure. But, unfortunately, they got those 3 frags from us in the end and the 50 points. So we've done a lot of work throughout the week. So it was pretty hard to lose that last one by such a big margin as well. But well done, ACES.
Well, you guys don't beat yourselves up. You guys did an absolutely amazing. You should have seen the chat. You need to go back and watch the replay after this. You had a lot of love in that chat. Both teams did. It was nail biting on the seat action all the way through on ACES. because it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like a Chinese ping pong team. It was crazy to see how much you guys are like right on the ball, but unfortunately, that very last moment in the 50 points between both of you left. You guys did lose the 3 objectives, and it was a struggle to get back. But Fierce Odin, you and the tank, you need to be nerfed just like Mango Lord with a katana, just coming in absolutely ruthlessly on Aris. I don't think he went down at all during that match.
Oh, I went down, mate, but yeah, no, she was a bit of a battle. They swarmed the living daylights out of me, eh? It was awesome. It was great fun.
Well, Murphy, your next game will be coming in. It appears to be the Blackjack and Hookers. Looking here, your next game is going to be... Jesus, you're quite a fair way away by the...
2 weeks.
Likes of things. Yeah, you guys are quite far out. Further than 2 weeks, actually. I believe your next game is going to be August 8th against Ladies in Battlefield Red. So you come in with game 22 on week 6. So you are about 4 weeks until your next game. That is pretty far away. Between now and then, hopefully we see some pretty good games with Ladies in Battlefield Red. And but how do you think that game is going to be? Because the next game between Ladies in Battlefield Red is against ACES. So not only do they have to you guys to take on, they're going to take on them too.
Yeah, we're going to be sleeping on the couch.
There'll be a lot of teabagging in that game, I think.
A lot of teabagging,
Yeah,
clam slams, and Taco Tuesday touchdowns. So, well, boys, you guys did well. I think the entire community could see what you guys could do. It was fantastic watching this game. It was definitely very close. Hopefully, you see more games like that in future. But until then, go down to the pub, go do what the Aces boys are doing. Get yourself a chicken snitzy, some chicken palmies, and go get yourself a beer. But thank you for joining.
Sounds bloody good.
Yeah, we'll catch you.
Thanks,
We'll
Nerf.
catch you next time.
All right,
Man,
cheers,
thanks a
mate.
lot. Catch you later.
Yeah, mate.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is done and dusted for me. I've been your host, Noobalicious. Thank you for joining into Game 8. Congratulations to Aces. They've been absolutely just amazing today with their gameplay. The same as Blackjack and Hookers, but there can only be one winner. That is going to be Aces coming out on top. We will be kicking off into the next game, which is going to be Game 9, DTM versus INS. That is going to be this Saturday, July 18th at 12 PM Australian Eastern. We will also be doing Game 6, which we did unfortunately miss due to the issues that we did have with EA servers being down yesterday. So Game 6 will be done at 3 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. So it's going to be DTM versus INS at 12, Filth versus Ladies in Battlefield Red at 3, and it's going to be 2 Easy versus PAK at 6 PM next Saturday. So next Saturday is going to be a full-on day, followed by Sunday DTM versus DWE, and then Ladies in Battlefield Red versus the Aces. Let's see if the ladies can come out on top and beat the Aces off their winning high. I've been Noobalicious. Thank you for joining me today, and we will catch you all next time.